Well, hello, everyone. It's your main man, Sports Live. I'm here with today's broadcast. I know in college football, you always hear about the coaching carousel, and depending on how certain teams do in their seasons and stuff, the coach could be out the door either midway through the season or at the end of the season. So that brings me to the topic of this broadcast. In high school football in Alabama, the coaching carousel exists. Yes, it does exist in the state of Alabama. Um, I had just found this information and I thought it was really cool that it would be shared. But apparently, during the 2022 football season, there were 44 coaching changes this year. And as of the date of this broadcast, 29 of those are still vacant. So, what I'm going to do is with this broadcast, I'm going to go over the names of the schools, who the coach was in the 2022 football season, and whether or not that position has been filled as of this broadcast for the 2023 football season. Before I get into that, however, I'd ask that you please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so that way you can be made aware of when I'm broadcasting live or when I have new videos up. So let's get into this because this one is very interesting. First off, is Anniston High School. They were coached by Rice White in 2022. And according to this list I'm looking at, that position is still vacant for the 2023 season. Ashford High School was coached by Robin Tira, vacant for 2023 so far. Bayside Academy, Phil Lazenby was the coach for the 2022 season. That position is still vacant. Blunt High School was coached by Josh Harris in 2022, and that position is still vacant. Brindley Mountain was coached by Keith Garner for the 2022 season, and is still vacant for 2023 as of this broadcast. Carbon Hill High School was coached by Mark Cochran, and as of this date, it is still vacant. Central Tuscaloosa for 2022 was coached by Rodney Bivens Jr. and has been filled by a gentleman by the name of Demario Pippin. Citronelle High School was coached by Jason Barnett in 2022. That position is still vacant. Clark County High School, Stacy Luker was the coach. That position is still vacant. Coleman High School was coached by Oscar Glasscock in the 2022 season, and that position has been filled by Danny Stiff. DAR was coached by Brian Largan in 2022. That position is still vacant. Dale County, Luke Tucker was the coach for 2022, vacant for 2023 as of this broadcast. Decatur High School, Jerry Adcock, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, was the coach during the 2022 season. That position is still vacant. East Lawrence High School was coached by Sean Holt in 2022, and it is still vacant. Escambia Academy was the season was started off by being coached by Brandon Wilcox III. Apparently, somewhere in the season, he was let go, and Jex Billups was the interim coach to finish the season. He was named the head coach for the 2023 season. Fultondale High School was coached in 2022 by Kendrick Cook. That position is still vacant. Geneva High School, Les Sanders coached in 2022, and for 2023, it was filled by Jamel Harris. Hillcrest Evergreen High School was coached by Harry Crum, and is now filled by Justin Nerid. Holt High School was coached in 2022 by Dustin Heiche, and that's vacant as of this broadcast. Jasper High School for 2022 was coached by Philip Bailey. As of this broadcast, that position is still vacant. Mae Jemison was coached by Harold Wells in 2022 season. That position has been filled by Rico White. McGill-Tulane High School was coached by Norman Joseph. That position has been filled for 2023 by David Faulkner. Meek High School was coached by Houston Powell in 2022 and is vacant as of this broadcast for 2023. Murphy High School was coached by John McKenzie. It's vacant as of this broadcast. New Brockton High School was coached by Zach Holmes in 2022 and was filled by Jason Barnett for 2023. Northside Methodist Academy was coached by Toby Green in 2022. For the 2023 season, it has been filled by Stephen Gainey. Oak Mountain High School was coached by Tyler Crane. That position is still vacant as of this broadcast. Opp High School was coached by Mike DuBose. That position has been filled by Matt Brunson. Paul Bryant was coached by Eldrick Hill and has been filled by John McKenzie. Piedmont High School was coached by Steve Smith. That position is currently vacant for 2023. Pike Liberal Arts. Travis Baxley had coached for part of the season, and then the rest of the season was filled by Charlie Schofield. The 2023 position has been filled by Philip Coggins. Pinson Valley High School was coached by Lee Guess. That position is still vacant. Rehoboth was coached by Pete Harrison for 2022, has been filled by Toby Green for 2023. Slocum High School was coached by Bryant Garrison. That position is still vacant. Smith's Station was coached by Mike Glisson in 2022. That position is still vacant. Southern Academy was coached by Chris Hilliker in 2022. That position is vacant still. St. Clair County High School was coached by P.J. Wright. That position is still vacant as of 2023. Excuse me. St. John Paul II was coached by Padraic Helliger in 2022 and is vacant as of this broadcast. Stanhope Elmore High School was coached by Brian Bradford in the 2022 season and has been replaced by Hunter Adams for 2023 football season. Sylacauga High School was coached by Rob Carter in 2022 and is still vacant as of this broadcast. Victory Christian High School was coached by Bruce Breland in 2022. That position is still vacant as we speak. Westbrook Christian was coached by Drew Knowles in 2022, and that position has been filled by Steve Smith. Wilcox Central has been had Reggie Powell for the coach in 2022, and that position currently is vacant. Wilson High School was coached by Matt Porch, and as of this broadcast, is vacant. So, as you can see, the coaching carousel really can play a a key in high school football. Um, I honestly think that maybe next year we might not see as much, but then again, the new football season's young, and some of the other schools might have coaches on the hot seat. And when a coach is on the hot seat, it literally means that if something don't happen, if they don't have a winning season, or if they don't meet certain goals, they'll be uh, fired, and then that's when that school becomes part of the coaching carousel. The coaching carousel is more common in college, but again, like I said earlier in the broadcast, it does exist. So, um, anyway, with that being said, I think I'm going to end it there. There's not really much else I can really talk about on that. So, at this point, I think I'm just going to call it a good evening. I hope everyone has a very good evening. Y'all have a good night, everybody. Peace out.